want to know how to play the money game so that you can change your wealth if you get it. Hey there, I'm Tracy Rose and I'm going to use some little furry friends here to demonstrate the money game, because if you get this shift, if you get this mindset towards your money and your wealth, it can totally change your life. Now, I learned this just a couple of days ago where I've been in Florida. So I live in Sydney and I flew all the way to Florida to go to an event called Top Earner Academy hosted by Ray and Jessica Higdon. But let's get into the game. I want to demonstrate it with my son's toys. All right, so here's how the game went. Now, there were 3 people selected to go on stage at the event. Let's say we've got Mr. Penguin, Mr. Owl, and Little Miss Dolphin. Now, the reason they got selected was because they earn under $50,000 per year and they had had some hardship in recent times. Now, while they were standing up on stage, a bag went around the audience and we were asked to fill it with as much money as we wanted. So I chucked in $10 and it went round there and everyone sort of threw in whatever they felt they wanted to put in the bag. Now that bag was put into one envelope. So all the cash was in one envelope. And one of these 3 people on stage was going to get that envelope, okay? Now the way that they could get the envelope was if they pleaded their case as to why they should deserve the money. So Little Miss Dolphin came up and she told us, you know, she'd been through a rough time, but that she really thinks she can pull through and she's been making a great effort and, you know, that she's a really good person, that she should deserve the money. Mr. Owl stepped forward. Now he had a little bit of charisma and stuff, but also pleaded kind of his case a little bit, I guess, victim mode. You know, he's been trying really hard and he thinks he's making a breakthrough and he really deserves the money and that he's going to, you know, put it towards getting better in his business. Now, Mr. Penguin told us a little bit about his background story, and he'd had surgery. He was actually on crutches, but he offered something in return. And he said, you know, if I get the money, I would like to give some people some counseling. He'd been married for quite a few years and he wanted to give some relationship advice and free counseling to someone who offered him the money. Now, out of all those 3, I could tell that the crowd were immediately drawn to this guy. Now that's when Ray stopped the experiment. He decided to go and have a chat to these 2 again. So we sat in the audience waiting for Ray to have a quick chat, but we were pretty much adamant that we knew Mr. Penguin was going to get the money. So Little Miss Dolphin got to plead her case again. Immediately her body language changed, her victim mode kind of just was non-existent. She wanted to offer us a free webinar on teen culture, and that became really different. Like I said, her body language changed. She was all like pepped up and felt that she was more worthy, I guess, to offer value. And she became more attractive to us. Same thing with Mr. Owl. He totally changed from going from victim mode pleading for the money to saying that he was going to give us a webinar on lead generation and online marketing or something like that. I can't remember the exact details, but of a room of internet marketers, this was very, very attractive to us. So all of a sudden, they'd all gone from pleading their case and kind of coming from victim mode, which we all found very unattractive in that audience because it's kind of an entrepreneurial audience. So then we all had to vote and it was overwhelmingly Mr. Owl. So he got the bag of money and he opened it up and there was over $1,000 in there. So Mr. Owl was so happy and really proud of himself. No longer was he begging for money and wealth to come in his life. He was offering value in exchange for money. So a huge life lesson learned there. Thank you very much, Ray Higdon. The Top Earner Academy was so freaking awesome. And I love the money game. So what do you need to do to add more wealth and money and abundance into your life? Offer more value into the marketplace, into your niche, into the world in general. And if you want to learn how to brand yourself online, get leads and customers online, head over to my website, tracyrose.com, and I'll see you there.